Alright guys, so today we're going to check out the difference between a CR-48 running Chrome OS and a Dell Inspirion with a 2 GHz processor, dual core, and 4 gigs of RAM running Windows Vista. We're going to check some difference between boot times, boot from cold boot, sleep, and a few other random little tidbits here and there. I got my CR-48 I think on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember. We've got the Mountain Dew throwback here to help out. Anybody who says regular Mountain Dew is better is retarded. High fructose corn syrup, fail. So, I've got my phone here so that we can also set a good timer on that one. So there's going to be like a 1-second delay between when I actually hit it and open these up, but I'll do my best. So I want to give a really practical, like, this is everyday usage. There's a lot of factors involved in here. This is by no means scientific, but for everyday use, for the regular Joe Schmo, this is going to matter a ton. So we're going to hit start and go. Alright. So the CR-48 automatically turns on when you open it up, so it's got a little bit of a head start here. But, like I said, this is everyday use, so in everyday I would have to, looks like 14 seconds there for Chrome OS. Up and running. Everyday usage, I would have to open up my Dell anyway and hit power, so it doesn't really matter. Looks like Chrome OS is up and running here. So it's booting to the first page. So we are on the internet, less than 30 seconds. And here we are finally on Vista, which actually isn't too bad. It's cruising pretty good. Looks like we might get there about a minute. We'll see here. I wanted to test that thing over there as well, but it doesn't work unless I have it plugged in all the time. So I decided not to. So here's Chrome OS over here. We're ready to go. We can open some new tabs if we want. Let's see here. I've been really digging Aviary Music Creator. It's like Fruity Loops in a web browser. It's pretty sick. Here's minute 35 in. Windows is finally booted, and let's open up Chrome here and see how fast we can get to the internet. So over here on the CR-48, we can open a drum track through Aviary. It's pretty fun. You can choose from all sorts of different instruments. Pick which track you want to make, and then make some pretty awesome loops. Okay, so over here it looks like 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We're almost on the internet. Pretty close. While it's doing that, we'll open up another window here. Let's see here. What are some of my other favorites? Grooveshark has changed my life. These guys are pretty amazing. It's like having streaming iTunes just within a web browser. You can set yourself playlists. Looks like we're finally booted up over here at 2 minutes 40, about. It's still loading, just finished. Alright, so 2 minutes 40. Let's see, so I made a Monk playlist the other day. I know it was kind of cheesy, but finishing up finals, I needed something in the background that I could listen to without having to have my brain explode. So I picked this Monk music, which is pretty relaxing, and looks like we're good over here. So those are the main differences between cold boot. Let's check out. Let's pause the Monks over here. Take another swig of the doozer. So let's look at what happens when we boot from sleep. So I'm going to put both of these to sleep. We'll stop, reset time there. Shut both the books. Now both of them are set to sleep. I set the settings on the Dell to go to sleep when I shut it. The CR-48 automatically does that, runs about 8 hours of time. I'm really impressed with the battery life on this sucker. Been using it pretty non-stop, and it's been cruising like a champ. So, once again, let's see how we can do with a boot from sleep and see what the time difference is. This should be much faster on both ends. So let's hit start and open. And there's the CR-48 ready before I even had finished lifting the flap. And at 10 seconds, there is Vista back up. So, basic instantaneous versus about 10 seconds to boot from sleep mode. Not too bad. So, there's main differences in boot time in a sort of realistic fashion between a Windows laptop and the CR-48 running Chrome OS.